Welcome back, dear students. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. In the second term, we will continue studying visualbasic.net and we will start by chapter 1, which is called data. What we will study in chapter 1, we will list the different types of data and we will be able to choose the appropriate data type. Then we will declare constant and variables. We also will assign values for variables and we will learn priority rules for arithmetic operations, and finally errors while writing the code. Dear student, we previously studied in the first term how to design a program's interface of an application using visualbasic.net language. We also learned how to insert and adjust the properties of controls using properties window in design mode. We also dealt with code window and event procedures through which the program user can enter values of data with different types. On entering this data, it's temporarily stored in the computer memory RAM, and to deal with this data, we must assign a name and a type to it in the memory. The type depending on the nature of the data element stored. So we have different types of data. The first type that we have here is numerical data type that can be used to store numbers in the computer memory, and this is divided into two types, integer or non-integer. Integer means it doesn't contain fraction or decimal, it's the whole number, and we also divide it in the memory into byte, short, integer, long. And the second type is non-integer numeric type, which contains decimal or fraction, and we divide it into single, double, and decimal. We also have another type of data type, which is character data type. Character data type means letters or characters, and we divide this into two types, char and a string. The difference between them that we use a char data type to present only one letter, but if we have a group of letters, we will use a string data type. And the third type of data types are miscellaneous data type, and this data doesn't fall under the numeric or the character types. And we can also divide this data into three types: date, object, and boolean. Date, which is a date like that, it doesn't contain only numbers or contain only letters, it contains letters and numbers and symbols, so we can't say this is a numerical data type or a character, we say this is a miscellaneous data type. Okay, dear students, please note that each classification of data has more than one type. Each data type occupies a storage space in the memory. For example, the integer data type occupies 4 bytes of memory storage. Each data type has a range of value, minimum value and maximum value. For example, the range of value of the data type byte starts with 0 and ends with 255. So, dear student, keep in mind that each data type has a storage space and a range of value. This table explains each data type with its storage space and range of value. As you can see, we have different types here, and each type has its specific storage space in the memory and its range of value. But don't worry, we only care about the byte data type. This is the most important of all of them. You have to keep in mind that byte data type starts from 0 to 255. Okay, for example, let's explain what we have studied on the following screen. Can we identify each data type of these? Yes, we can. The first one which is a name. This is letters, so we call it a character data type. And because this is a group of letters, we will say that the data type of the first data is a string. What about the second? Is it number or a letter? We can't say it's a letter, and we also can't say this is a number because it contains symbols. So it's miscellaneous date. Let's look about the third type of data. We have two values, which is true or false, male or female. In this case, we consider this a Boolean value, so it's miscellaneous also, miscellaneous Boolean. The fourth data type inserted inside the text box is a number. And because we are talking about number of family, so it must be integer numeric data type. We can say that number of family is decimal. So number of family is integer data type. To this point, dear student, we will stop our lesson. See you next video. Thank you.